Hello, Taurus. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to JilleTarot. This is your love reading for November 2021. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. It's not going to resonate with everyone, so let your intuition guide you to the things that feel meaningful for you. You could also check out the other signs that make up your natal chart. A lot of times those readings contain additional messages. And thank you for your support. If this resonates, please feel free to like and subscribe. All right, so we're going to see what the main theme is for you this month for November 2021 when it comes to love, Taurus. We're getting sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Ooh, feels like things will be getting hot and heavy for you this month, Taurus. Awesome. Finding true bliss in a sexual union. Ooh, it's hot in here. Let's get two more cards for this sexual union. We've got friendship. This friendship is leading to something more. And obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So if you just take these three cards into consideration, it feels like, feels like there is a friendship here, friends with benefits possibly. This friendship is leading to more. So you could be, turning a friendship into, coming into sexual union with a friend. But you maybe need to not look at it as friends with benefits so much, because you need to actually honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And like I said, so it comes, when it comes to this friendship leading to more, like I said, you could be having a sexual union when it comes to somebody that you're friends with. And also at the same time, we have unhealed wounds that are blocking forward movement. So it feels like if you come into connection, a sexual union, and you're not honoring the place, you're not honoring where you guys are one eternal soul, because there's obstacles here. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement if this friendship is going to lead to something more. So very interesting. Let's get a card, some cards for friendship here. And we're getting the Tower, the Star, and Judgment. Wow. Three majors right here. We have shocking change to this friendship. It feels like it's going to happen, and it's going to happen quickly. This friendship, all of a sudden, there is this shocking change. Things change majorly with this friendship coming into sexual union. And, with the Tower, it's, this friendship has a Tower moment where things are transformed. There's this sudden change, this sudden epiphany. And this feels like it's a major event in this connection here. And here we have the Star. This is hopes and dreams and wishes. This is about hope and healing, peace of mind. This is the calm after the storm of the Tower card. It feels like there's this healing, calming energy, because this Tower energy is going to just kind of, it's going to feel very uncomfortable, very chaotic. Excuse me. But the Star card brings this healing energy. And if you can honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul and find the bliss in that, there's this peace of mind, this healing with this Star. And this renewal. After the Tower comes this renewal energy with the Star card. This is a destiny card. It feels like this was destined. And this is about realizing your dreams and your wishes. Being able to realize that where you're going to find true bliss in this connection, with this friendship turning to more. And then here we have Judgment. This is like a realization of the truth and positive change for the future. This is a spiritual awakening and a call to a new life. It's also about choices and options, and making important decisions. And so we come back to the sexual union and the friendship, kind of choosing the option in this situation. Because we do have the Tower, it does feel like that the chaos of this Tower moment, when it comes to this sexual union, you are going to face an important decision in regards to this friendship when it comes to judgment. But there is this realization of a truth. It could be a realization that you guys are more than friends. It could be the realization that you guys are one eternal soul. How you're connecting is one eternal soul, and that's where you're finding this true bliss. Like I said, this can be a spiritual awakening here with this sexual union in this friendship. Let's get a card for the Tower, the Star, and Judgment. And we're getting the Knight of Cups. So, you know, this is being emotionally content. This can be about abundance in love. Your wishes fulfilled. We have your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. And here we have hopes and dreams and wishes fulfilled. Very, very emotional. A lot of emotional contentment here as you're in this true bliss with this friendship connection. And so there's abundance in love here. So like I said, 3 majors here. This can be a very life-changing, very powerful energy for you, Taurus, in regards to this sexual union. And, you know, we do have Aquarius here with the Star. You could be connecting with an Aquarius, that there's this emotional abundance. But just in a general sense, it feels like, you know, the overwhelming message is that there is this shocking change, this Tower moment when it comes to this friendship. And, you know, if you want to go more towards your destiny, your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes, and bring this calming energy after this sexual union, after this Tower moment, it is about having a spiritual awakening to the truth here. You know, this is going to be a positive change for the future. And if you take advantage of this Judgment energy, there is emotional abundance in love here, emotional contentment, you know, and your wishes and your dreams fulfilled with this Nine of Cups. So if you're in a connection, it feels like kind of your friends and lovers, but you need to possibly have this sexual union so that you guys can honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss, and that's going to change everything. That changes this connection into this very hopeful, very healing energy with the Star. Gives you guys both peace of mind, and there's renewal here. And you know, having the spiritual awakening, that what this sexual union, how it's changed and healed this connection is you know, leads to this abundance in love here. If you're not in a connection, feels like there's a friendship, you guys are going to connect within a sexual union, and that's very shocking. But there is healing energy here. There's hopes, dreams, and wishes. And with this Judgment energy, a spiritual awakening to make a positive change for the future. It feels like part of this is the confusion over, you have this sexual union when it comes to a friendship, and you kind of quite don't know how to handle with this Tower moment. You don't know how to handle it, how to feel about it after the fact. But it feels, like I said, with this Judgment, you know, this is positive change for the future in this spiritual awakening, a call to a new life and choices when it comes to this friendship turning into more. You know, there is true bliss available here, and emotional contentment and abundance in love. Then we come back to this obstacles, which is kind of what's giving me the feeling that the unhealed wounds are going to block forward movement. Like I said, with this Tower moment, it's confusing, it's shocking. You guys both, it's almost like you know, you afterwards you're like, how did this happen? You know, and now what? Take a look at the unhealed wounds that could block this forward movement. Judgment, obstacles, unhealed wounds. Use this Judgment energy to realize the truth, to have this spiritual awakening, to make a new life choice, an important decision when it comes to abundance in love and emotional contentment. And look at any obstacles, any unhealed wounds. you or this other person, that's going to block this forward movement. So let's get some cards for obstacles. And we're getting Strength, the Page of Coins, and the Knight of Coins. Wow. So, Strength. Having, the strength is overcoming fears and obstacles, and overcoming it with courage, with confidence and determination here. And doing it, being very much self-controlled here when it comes to possibly controlling the unhealed wounds, controlling that so that that doesn't block forward movement. But it's interesting, we have obstacles, and then here comes the card, Major Arcana, that is about overcoming obstacles, your fears. This is a card about personal power and control. So, and then we have the Page of Coins. So this is new energy. This is earth energy. So it feels like this is your energy, Taurus, where you're coming into this new energy, where you're kind of exploring this new abundance. This new tangible, there's this new feeling, this new physical energy in regards to this situation that you can kind of feel building here with this Pentacles energy, and a message of this offer of abundance here. Using the strength to overcome obstacles actually leads you to tap into this new Page of Coins energy. There's newness and promise here, moving from the Page and progressing to the Knight, where you're actually taking very determined action, stable and determined action, moving forward, taking some action, taking slow, balanced action, moving forward when it comes to abundance. So it feels like you are you have the strength to overcome the past wounds, the unhealed wounds, having the strength to do that. And you start to kind of see the possibilities here with the Page of Coins. And then with the Knight of Coins, you actually can start to take this movement, moving forward, very determined action. So let's get a card for strength, the Page of Coins and the Knight of Coins. We're getting the Six of Swords. Now notice the Six of Swords is moving forward. So as you take this action, things are going to start to move. You're going to move away from this friendship and kind of move more towards this emotional contentment here, this abundance in love. Move towards your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. There is forward movement with the Six of Swords. And it does feel, that this is, you're moving on and, able to move to calmer waters after this Tower energy, because you've had the strength to overcome your obstacles. And like I said, moving on, moving forward, things continuing forward into the future. So we do have, for some of you, there's Leo energy. You could be facing some sort of obstacle with this situation. With Leo here, we do have Aquarius energy. Could be that you're in a friendship with a Leo or an Aquarius. There could be other earth energies showing up here, other earth signs. So Virgo or Capricorn possibly, that you're dealing with. But this just feels like, to me, it's more your energy as you progress. Like I said, there's this newness and promise energy coming in with this Page of Pentacles, this message of abundance. And you're exploring this new abundance, this new physical gift, and focusing on that, and then starting to take this action, slow, methodical action to move on, to move towards your future, to move towards your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, to move towards emotional contentment and abundance and love. Let's see what the best advice is for you, Taurus. Just feels like there's a lot of messages here. Let's see what the best advice is. And we're getting codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. That comes back to some of these. It could be an obstacle for some of you. This codependency addiction issue, that could be what's affecting your romantic life. Like I said, with the Tower moment, there needs to be, there's this shocking change to the situation. And it doesn't mean, even though you've got these, major energies coming in, but you're ending up here with healing, healing codependency, addictions, unhealed wounds, and ending up here with abundance in love, um, doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to face the obstacles here. You're going to need the strength to overcome whatever the obstacles are, whether that's codependency, addictions, or just unhealed wounds. That's going to block this forward movement. So make sure that you have the strength to overcome any fear and obstacles. And you start to come into your own here. You start to come into your own power and take the action that's needed to move you forward. So it's just, here's the best advice. Take a look at the situation, at any unhealed wounds that might block forward movement, codependency issues, addiction issues. Take a look at that so that you can tap into the strength card and overcome any fears or obstacles that are blocking this friendship, that turning into something more. So it feels like for those of you that are in a connection, it is about your best friends and lovers. And so, but you need to bring more of that lover energy back into the situation, so that you can blend your souls together and find true bliss. And it's going to change everything and bring healing here to this connection, and, contentment, being very emotionally content in this situation. It feels like the obstacles here are any unhealed wounds, or, maybe not having the strength to allow this sexual union to come in here, to change things. But it does feel like you're able to have the strength to change all that and move forward. And like I said, there's codependency or addictions, unhealed wounds. If you're in a connection, if you're not in a connection, there's a friendship that's leading to something more. Feels like it's going to, this happens through sexual union, and it's going to be very shocking. But there is healing energy here, and a spiritual awakening, a realization of the truth that there is emotional contentment here and abundance in love, and your wishes are starting to come true. Take a look at any obstacles you have with unhealed wounds that might block this forward movement. Have the strength to deal with those, to overcome your fears or obstacles, and you start to come into this new power. And you see this new promise coming in, and you start to take action, very grounded, stable action that allows you to move away from this past into the future. And so, like I said, just make sure that you're looking at codependency or addictions in your romantic life. But it does look like there is, there's friendship here, and it's leading to something more. And just remember to honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss and abundance in love. So I hope this was helpful, Taurus. I hope you have a great rest of the month. And until next time, I'm wishing you lots of love and many blessings.